OpenAI has made it infinitely easier for you and I to make thousands of dollars each month utilizing ChatGPT. In their latest announcement on Dev Day, OpenAI announced GPTs. GPTs is going to be a way for you to easily monetize and create specific ChatGPT use cases that you will be able to sell on ChatGPT. So you can think of GPTs as apps on the App Store. So ChatGPT will create a marketplace in which you can create a specific GPT for a specific use case. And I'm not entirely sure how they're going to monetize it, if it's going to be a paid GPT or they'll pay you based upon how many people use that specific GPT. But they have mentioned that they will be doing revenue sharing with the creators of those specific GPTs. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how to create your own GPT so that you're ahead of the curve and that you're able to monetize and leverage this new opportunity. And we'll also go over some popular and lucrative GPT ideas that you can start building on. So let's go ahead and get started. As with most things on ChatGPT, it's extremely easy and user-friendly for you to create your own GPT. If you want to quickly take a look at some of the GPTs that are already created to give you some ideas for things in which you can create, just head over to the Explore tab. And this is where you'll be able to see all of the pre-made GPTs from OpenAI. If we scroll down, we can see the GPTs that were created by OpenAI. So we have DALL-E 3, we have the GPT Classic, we have Game Time, which is a GPT that allows you to quickly explain board games or card games to players of any age. We have the Negotiator, we have the Creative Writing Coach, we have a Tech Support Advisor, which allows you to get troubleshooting on any devices or any tech related support that you need. You have a Laundry Buddy, which allows you to get more information about laundry and stains. You have a Sous Chef, which allows you to get recipes based upon ingredients that you have. You have a Sticker Whiz. There's also a Mentor for Math, which allows you to help your kids with math. There's Hot Mods. There's Mocktail Mixologist, which will allow you to create mocktails based upon ingredients. And there's a GPT for memes. So as you can see, there's a wide variety of different GPTs in which you can create. You can create fun GPTs, but you can also create very useful GPTs. So if you wanted to go ahead and create your own GPT, just click create a GPT on ChatGPT. There's two main ways in which you can create your own GPT. The first one is by following the GPT builder. So it will walk you through the process of creating your own GPT, or you can configure your own GPT with your own unique information by toggling between create and configure. For this example, we'll be creating a GPT that will give advice to startups that are bootstrapped. So we've given it a name, which is the Bootstrapped Startup Mentor. We're going to add a brief description. For the instructions, I've told the AI that you are an expert startup mentor. You specifically work with bootstrap startups with limited resources such as money and employees. You are to answer every single question with this in mind and be as helpful and provide as much high quality and relevant responses as possible. So essentially what we're doing here, we are priming the AI. We are telling it exactly what this specific GPT will be used for and what framework it needs to work in. So we can also add a conversation starter. These are going to be prompts that will be popped up within our GPT. For example, we can have conversation starters such as how to know when to go to market, how to figure out pricing, or when is the right time to hire an employee full time. So these are going to be the conversation starters. Now we can also upload files within our GPT. So this is really good because this will give the AI more information. Now the GPTs are going to be ran using GPT-4 Turbo, which is trained up to August, I believe, or April of 2023. So you can add more additional information into the AI so that you're able to get more high quality outputs. So this allows you to add more unique and relevant information into the AI so that you're able to get much more better quality outputs. You also have the ability to use web browsing, DALL-E 3 image generator, and the code interpreter. You can also add actions if you like, but this is a little bit more complicated, and for most use cases you don't really need to. But that's all that it takes for you to create your own GPT. As you can see, it's very, very straightforward, very easy to do. And then once you've created, then you can save it and you can have a public link, and then you can share that with others. So right now the GPT marketplace isn't up and running. If we head over to the Explore tab, we'll only be able to see the GPTs that were created by OpenAI. But I believe as they continue to roll out this feature, they will open it up for select GPTs. So I highly recommend that if you have an idea, you will start building your GPT as soon as possible, because again, it'll be much less competitive at the beginning and it will be easier for your GPT to be used by more people. When it comes to creating your own GPT, the possibilities really are endless. You can create any GPT that you have in mind for any specific use case. So whatever field you're working in, think about what is a specific use case or a specific GPT that you can create that people will find useful within your industry. For example, I am in the blogging and SEO niche. So what I did was I created a one-click SEO optimized blog post writer, which allows you to write high quality SEO optimized blog posts that rank on Google with one click. All you have to do is enter the topic in which you would like to write about. So for this example, I'm writing an article about how to become a better CEO. And as you can see here, the GPT has already been prompted. It's already been primed. And as you can see, it will write that article for you. And that's just one example if you're in the SEO space. But if you're in online marketing or social media marketing, you can create a GPT that will create captions for Instagram. You can create a GPT that will create funny and unique tweets based on a personality that's already popular. For example, I could scrape all of the tweets from Elon Musk and I can create a GPT that will tweet like Elon Musk because I can then feed that information into ChatGPT. You can get very creative in the GPTs that you create. You could also create much more educational GPTs. So for example, you can create a financial advisor for small businesses, which will give financial advice to small businesses based upon the revenue that they're making, their employees, and things of that nature. Another example of a GPT that I created was an LSAT prep tutor, and this LSAT prep will actually help students that are writing the LSAT. So this is good because again, what we can do is we can enable the web browsing mode. So that means that instead of getting information that's only capped up to 2023, we can use the web browsing mode in the LSAT prep tutor to help students get more up-to-date information. So this is where you're able to get a competitive advantage, and you can create a GPT specific for a use case, and you can embed web browsing within that GPT so that users are getting more up-to-date information compared to being constrained by the information up to 2023 that GPT-4 Turbo is built on. So you're able to combine models, and you can also combine it so that it will create images. As I mentioned earlier, you can enable DALL-E 3 image generation. So let's say you're creating a blog post generator, you can also then use DALL-E 3 to create an image for that blog post. Or let's say you're creating a social media caption generator, then you can include DALL-E 3 to then actually generate that image for you. So you can get the image, then you can also get the caption from that specific GPT, and it's all in one, right? You don't have to do it separately, it's all together. So that's why it's really, really exciting, and there's a lot of opportunity when it comes to creating GPTs because you have the ability to combine different models, you have the code interpreter, you have DALL-E 3, you have web browsing, and you can really think about what useful GPT you can create for your specific niche. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope that it stirred some ideas in your mind that you can start implementing and using to create your GPTs. If you did enjoy today's video, let it be known by giving us a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until next time, stay well.